Hey, salute to the real worldwide, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Tilla Jones, the kingpin of New England. I'm through mingling.
Man, shout out to the real worldwide, man, the whole staff.
Real Worldwide, yet another newcomer to the show. We seen a standout performance versus Automatic Ray drop officially on Bullpen. Atlanta battle rapper Fliiko. Welcome to the show. Thank you for showing love to the platform, man.
Yo, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. It's good with it.
Man.
The pleasure is mine, man.
Just telling my boys, I'm like, what's up, man? When's your next battle? We've been waiting, bro.
What is my next battle? I mean, I don't know, man. Honestly, like that's the honest answer. I don't know when my next battle is, but you know, I'm not one of those people who battle every. I'm not a DNA type of nigga, or no disrespect, because that shit is a talent to do that, but I got too many other things and endeavors that I be kind of tied up with, so I do it when it's most convenient, you know what I'm saying? But it's something that I love doing, so no matter how busy I get or whatever I fall into, I'm never gonna stop. So it's like my next battle could be 6 months, a year from now, whenever. It's because it's a guarantee I'm a battle again. But as far as putting the time on it,
I hear you.
That shit happen more organically.
Yep.
Well, but definitely, like, because I was saying, like, you pretty much, in my opinion, like, you should be one of the dudes on URL. Like, you're that talented when it comes to like the game and performance and all that. Like, so it's like when you do come back, I'm almost 100% sure that performance is gonna be fire. And especially your style is really original, man. Like, I'm a big fan, and I definitely want to see you keep doing what you do.
Or like that's part of what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always battle every now and then to remind niggas, like, you know what I mean? I'm a versatile dude, so I do all type of different music. And when you do certain types of music and shit, niggas would be like, oh, he ain't lyrical that. So it's like more so of a self-satisfaction thing, and to be able to, like, yo, I could go, do some pop records or write some R&B shit and then battle the best nigga that you know, and rip his head off. Like, it's just one of the things, you know what I'm saying? So I just incorporate battle rap with what I do, but I wouldn't say that I'm just a battle rapper. So it's a lot of, like, you said earlier, you feel like I should be on URL and things like that. I'm not gonna say that people from URL haven't reached out to me at times, or in situations that I probably just don't go with, because I'm more business minded than the average battle rapper. So a lot of people are settled for shit that I won't. So it's definitely one of them things where I can be on some of those platforms that y'all will probably name. Like, I think Flock should be here or Flock should be there, but a lot of times I don't really be fucking with it because of the behind the scenes, the things that I feel like the input don't match the output.
I feel you on that, because it is a tricky business. But yo, no matter what, like what stage you're on, like, you do, like, in my opinion, like I say, you have that kind of performance, it just stands out. Like, some people don't have that conviction and that it factor. And man, like, I'm a when you said to Automatic Ray, you never touched the strap, like the hat fit, that's insane. So simple, but yo, that was crazy, son. Like,
that's love.
So, like, what made you, like, even start battle rapping? Like, even think of it as something to do, and like you could really go far with it.
I always battle rap, you know what I mean? Like, I always rap, but like the culture changed and shit. Like, when they really broke it down to, like, I say the URL era, where it was like, all right, it's 3 rounds, 3 minutes, whatever. The culture changed, and I just wanted to, hop back in and try my hand at it. So it was more shit in it that wasn't before. Like, oh, you gotta have performance now, it's a lot of factors that we emphasize now that we necessarily do back in the days. It's just, if you spit, then we just paying attention to what you spit, whatever. Now, you know what I mean? So my first performance, when I went to spit that heat or whatever, the shit wasn't fire. It was, my lyrics was cool, but it wasn't fire. It didn't blow the building down. So I'm looking like, I always been the dude who shut shit down. Like, I was battling in the streets before battle rap. So I wasn't used to not getting that love. You feel what I'm saying? And what I realized in retrospect was, I just came to rap where it's like, nah, nigga, it's more factors. Like, you know what I mean? Your presence got to be right. Your pacing, your performance, all of these different things. So, long story short, I didn't want to just do one and done because I wasn't satisfied with the reaction. So I just kept doing it, kept getting better. And I learned the politics where it's like, yo, you can't just jump in this shit and battle a Charlie Clips or one of them niggas off the back. Like, you got to put in work. So, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what I did. I just basically stayed down, you know what I mean? Battled a few niggas that niggas respected. It's showing that I'm better than these niggas too. Like, these niggas that y'all gas because of an imaginary tier system. Like, you put them in front of me, that shit don't exist. I mean, I'm better than niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was always my mindset. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I also was never gonna be the nigga to battle 5 niggas to get to one dude. You know what I mean? Like, why would I battle 5 dudes I know I'm better than just because you've been battling longer or whatever? So I say, you know what I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a
things
good
like that.
point.
Yes, things like that is probably the reason why I don't really be in the mix with certain shit. But a lot of it's coming from me because I'm not really the type to compromise for this culture like that. I mean, I love the art of it. I love the craft. I love the culture of battle rap, but the business of battle rap, it ain't really my thing. So yeah.
Yeah, but that's good though. I mean, at least it just shows like you have some kind of like what's the word I'm looking for. Like it's like uniqueness. Like you know what I'm saying? Because every battle
Mhm.
rapper dying, they follow the same template. But I could
Right.
definitely see what you're saying with that.
Yeah, I look at it more so like if you look at like Sue Surf or Jazz, like these is battle rappers who get mad love in the culture and they don't really battle like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but when they battle, it matters. You know what I'm saying? And I've been able to build somewhat of a reputation for myself in that manner where they like, oh, Fliiko battle. Like, oh, what the fuck? What cave Fliiko crawled out of? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. And niggas just know, whenever Flock battle is gonna be, it's fire. And I'm cool with that. And I mean, versus being on every card every 4 weeks, you battling, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah,
just like an
oversaturation.
oversat exactly, So I try to keep that exclusivity with myself and just basically battle enough, you know what I mean? Like you said, yo, I'm interested to see your next battle, whatever. So for the fans like that, I can never stop battling completely, but you know what I mean? If I take like 4-6 months off or whatever, like it just is what it is because I do way more than battle rap. But when
Yeah,
I
I
am
can't.
battle rapping, my head is on
Yeah, as a
straight.
fan, you can't even be mad at that because like real life is real life, and there's shit that is more
Yeah.
important at the end of the day. So I
Yeah, and I've been
completely
doing it
understand.
for a long time. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who got bigger names who haven't been doing it as long as you know what I'm saying. And I look at it like once you realize what the game is, you realize what's going on. Now it's like how you gonna play it. So
Mm.
I wouldn't want to be like some battle rappers is really stuck in that cycle to where they might be having loyalty to a certain brand or whatever that's not pushing them right, or they still getting paid a certain number and they got like 20 battles under their belt, great performances, but they still getting chump change and shit because they're not negotiating things in the correct manner. So long story short, it's like you hit a glass ceiling where it's like, how am I gonna regulate this shit for myself instead of just going with the motion? So that's my way of regulating it. Just battling when it matters, and not and getting everything that I deserve in the process. Because once you start doing some shit over and over without the output, equaling the input, you wasting your time. But I don't shit on a lot of the other MCs who just do it and they cool with their situations. But like I said, I'm kind of more business minded, so I value my time a little bit different. Word.
So Fliiko, is that the main reason why like you haven't battled this year yet? Is it because like the right
Yeah.
opportunity just hasn't come
I,
across? Or
yeah, I mean, honestly, like I just left the studio. I've been blessed with certain situations that require attention. You know what I'm saying? And just honestly, like I can't speak on a lot of it, but it's like this. It's like in the beginning process of a situation that you got to lock in, like any other situation. So it's just kind of an inconvenience when you working on industry-esque records or records with a certain vibe to it, and it has nothing to do with lyrics and punchlines and all that shit. So you working on a pop record, but you got to battle in 2 weeks. So it's 2 different mind frames. So you sliding off in the bathroom real quick and you coming up with, I don't know, gun bars or whatever. Then you go back and then you fucking
do a
help
melody.
somebody harmonize a hook. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just about, you know, being compensated for that time. And I don't mean in just money. You feel what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's just the stakes is higher than for me to just, you know, take that risk. That's why I always said, fans who was concerned, like, yo, I'm gonna battle again. But it's kind of like when you, let's say if you in the streets and you just get hit with a couple P's or whatever, like you locked in because you got a lot of weight on you. But when you start getting some of that weight off, you get your clientele up, you get in your bag. Now you can go fuck some money up or go chill with the homies, whatever, because you mastered the situation. You know what I mean? So that's really what I'm doing, and I can't really sacrifice that to go do something that, you know, I've been doing for the longest. You know what I'm saying? So, but once I get my situation how I want it and regulate it, then yeah, you know what I mean? It's off. You know, I still, if I do battle, I'm repping Bullpen. You feel what I'm saying? I still fuck with the brand. It's nothing crazy, you know what I mean? But people just know how I rock, and I've always been that way. You know what I'm saying? I always tried to be an advocate to tell battle rappers, be more than a battle rapper.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's a fact.
the best way to
I mean, it's kind of
lead by example. So
it ties into like how even Loso, like I'm pretty sure like you guys
definitely,
have, like he does a lot outside of battle rap. With
definitely.
With, you know what I'm saying? Like what he does, shout out to him. And it's like, you know, that's like your Bullpen bro and shit. Like when I see it, it's like, how do you say it? You guys done came from the trenches, and you guys, even your performance, his performances, like put Bullpen, you know, like in a light that not a lot of small leagues are in. Like, like how you feel about like the growth of just the brand itself?
The growth is crazy because I remember when John came to me versus Bad News in like 2014 outside. You know what I mean? It was Spit That Heat. Yeah, and it was like outside with it. And to see to see News get on Bullpen and just run shit and do his thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to News as well.
Yeah, shout out News.
It's like John had that foresight. You know what I'm saying? And he really started this shit from square one and just, you know, really ran it up. So I got to see that shit be born and, you know, how it grow now. And it's just a beautiful thing, bro. Like, that's why I will always have that level of respect for John. Just as another, you know what I mean, young black man out here doing some lucrative shit. And it's, you know, helping other people put their brands out there or even sharpen up their crafts. It's just a dope ass platform. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's dope. I remember watching fucking Loso try out for Bullpen.
Damn.
I remember like, oh, this nigga, because you know when niggas try out, they don't really be battle rappers. So you could tell like, oh nah, he just a fan of this shit, he writing shit. But when Loso got on that stage, it's like, oh no, he real, like he one of them. You know what I'm saying? So we saw that from day one, and to see how the nigga he went crazy in the coaching and just fucking put his flag in the dirt. I can't do nothing but salute him. You know what I mean? He called me out a few times and you know, I ain't gonna say duck, but he kind of, you know, made the smart decision to take other plates and do his thing. But
because that battle would be something crazy, I'll tell you that.
It gotta happen. He know that, I know that. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
It's a mutual respect between us both, and he know it's gonna happen when, you know what I mean, when the stars align. But until then, I just see what he doing, and I ain't never been a hater, so I can't ignore the fact that he's doing great things. And like we was talking about before, he's not just battling. He's using this platform to do other things and expand his shit. So, you know what I mean? I feel like to lead by example, you need more people like me, Loso, and people like that who just, you know, don't just fall in line as I'm a battle rapper. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But look at Hollow, he got his clothing line, or other people, they take it and they do other things with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Fliiko, I got a quick question. What was like the whole process in terms of like Harriet reaching out to you and getting you on Bullpen? Because I remember before you came on Bullpen, like they've been at least reaching out to you for like years. I feel like
my fault. my brother was talking to me, but you said what was the how did Harriet reach out to me to get me on Bullpen?
Yeah, like what was the process with that? Because I remember at least back before you came on, everybody was like screaming your name to be on the platform, and they were kept on saying they were trying to get a hold of you, and it's and it was hard to get a hold of you more or less.
Honestly, in that situation, like, well, I'll answer your question first. Me and Harry always had a good rapport since I was on Spit That Heat. She was part of the staff there, and she just, first she was a fan, a supporter, or whatever. But when she became staff, she helped with a lot of the things that help every battle rapper get what they needed, whether it was helping with matchups or whatever. So naturally, her being as she's a very knowledgeable sister. You feel what I'm saying? So she just kind of give niggas good advice. And like I said, I knew her as a fan first. So she'd be in there like, yo, Flock, why would you spinning around like that versus Blick, nigga? That shit look weird. Or like, you know what I mean? Like really great constructive criticism. And I respect that. So long story short, we just grew close over the years. So when she went to Bullpen, she was already like, yo, Flock got to come over here and do work. You know what I'm saying? And we actually had a few battles booked, me versus R Streets. You know what I'm saying? And for whatever reason, we couldn't do it. And actually, we was booked twice, and it didn't work out. And it wasn't on my end. I'm not gonna shit on him, nothing like that. I'm just kicking in you my truth. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So with that, when you writing for a certain person and the shit don't go through, naturally your attention span gonna kind of cut short. You gonna want to do other shit. So it just is a mixture of both. So I'm not gonna put it all on Bullpen. I'm not gonna put it all on me. They're just us waiting for that right pocket. So the Lotta's A shit was just the right move to make. I actually wasn't even supposed to battle him on that card, but shit was switched up, and that definitely had a lot of influence from Harriet. But John always fucked with me as well. When I battled, who was that? Sid Vicious, like my fifth battle. He hit me up on Twitter like, yo, that shit was fire, whatever. And we just always talked and clicked from there. And this is when I was on Spit That Heat. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a natural transition. Yeah, I was always. That's why if you read in the groups before I got on the stage, I'm like, yo, y'all know it's only amount of time before I come to Bullpen because I just had good relationships with too many people over there. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Nah, that's dope. Like obviously, like you said, like you onto other things as well, like take precedent. But like I know you watch some battles, like Hollow versus John's coming up. What you think that's about? Like, I think it's gonna be like
So you know what I mean? They both just it's a either way situation. So yeah, I fuck with that battle. I definitely want to see it. I can't even call it. Honestly, I can't.
Yeah. I personally got John 2-1, but I think it's gonna be a classic. I do.
Yeah, I'm leaning more, especially like if we're talking lyrically, like that's my thing. I'm big on lyrics. So like lyrically, I got John, you know what I'm saying, most likely, but anything can happen, man. Fucking Hollow is a very, very intelligent person, period. So I don't think he's gonna go in there punching with John, none of that shit. Like he's gonna really, strategize the shit. So yeah. It's gonna be a good
really
one.
Especially with that British crowd too. Last time.
I hope they're gonna be fire. That's gonna be a fire crowd. Yeah.
Yo, Flock, I don't know if if the other hosts already said this, but do you know that Norbs is like looking for you to get you on this PG card that's gonna be tomorrow?
This is a fact.
I got word of it. Man, the whole thing is just obligations, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like there's no way I can really put it besides that. You feel what I'm saying? The timing is just not right. You know what I'm saying? Especially it just wouldn't be smart on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I could put it. I fuck with the whole URL movement. I grew up off the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a pleasure to be on their platform. But you just gotta kind of make the best decision for yourself, man. It's all about the long run. So
yeah, that's a fact. Do you have like a list of like battlers you're looking to hopefully see in the ring? Like me personally, I think you're gonna 30 low. So I think it's
definitely. he can't
I
rap.
think
You know that.
Nah,
Yeah,
He gonna have to religion me to death. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I might. I guess it is a list. Like I would like to battle. I would probably say if we want to be current, I would say Twerk. Of course, I feel like Twerk is the best writer out of these new niggas. But not for nothing though. Shout out to Twerk. Ain't it's no hate. But in 2014, I was jumping around with a hoodie on, battling Bad News, man, barking on niggas. So what I'm saying, so it's one of them things where I look at Twerk like, you doing shit that I've been doing and you getting praised for it. Let me show niggas that it's other niggas who've been doing this shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna ever shit on his work ethic. Like he get busy, you feel me? But I just think it'll be a good battle. I think the energy would be crazy. You know what I mean? Shit like that. But other than Twerk, these new niggas is not really. I don't care for them niggas.
For me
Matter of
personally,
fact, let's do this. You throw me some names as far as the new class, because of course I want to battle legends and shit like that. But you know,
I wasn't even thinking the new class. Like some names that I think would be crazy matchups with you. I think you and JC would be crazy. You and Nitty would be crazy.
I've been hearing
You
that.
and Old
I've been hearing
Red.
them names for years. Yeah, I do it. Like, and I respect both of them. I met JC was at one of my battles. I didn't get to talk to him, but it was early on. But I actually met Nitty. He told me he fucks with me and shit like that. You know what I mean? So we got a mutual respect. I know if we was to battle, he wouldn't like take me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely a nigga like Nitty. A nigga
all those battles.
too. Danny showed me a lot of love, but you know, I feel like as creators, we got a lot of similarities. You know what I'm saying? Like pushing the boundaries, just saying shit that ain't just in the regular pot. That you know what I'm saying? So yeah, a nigga like Danny, something like that. People tell me Danger Zone, but I feel like that's probably like 2-3 years overdue. I don't think it'd be that fire these days.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, the thing is that's crazy with you is like you usually don't see somebody as aggressive as you with the type of pen that you have. I remember when I
would
was
like to
watching
say
like
I'm probably the first to really do that, but that's just my
yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, I think like you, Chess, and Twerk are kind of like a hybrid battler that like we never really seen before.
Yeah, definitely. And look, name the 3 niggas you just named. Like you could tell, I'm speaking for myself. Like I really mean it. I really do this shit. Like when I'm telling a nigga I rap better, I come to rap. Like I'm gonna come to try to kill you. I see food. You feel me? And Twerk and Chess, to my knowledge, they the same way. Niggas who it's warriors. It's just a different. It's even when you got a pin. Like some niggas who be having pins, but they, you know, they don't bark or their presence is just not there like that. That goes to show you that a lot of niggas just be intelligent, so they can put some shit together, but they don't do it from the soul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it just is what it is. We came to a point in battle rap where everybody just want to hear the most wittiest shit. So you could get an intelligent college nigga who could write the most fucking complex shit ever, but it just don't come off right because it's not in them. So, you know what I mean? That's the best way that I can even explain it with niggas like us. So, I mean,
that's a perfect way to put it, though. That's real shit.
Or
that's crazy, man.
So it's niggas that, and the thing is, like, I'm young. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas ain't going nowhere. So a lot of these battles are gonna happen. You know, I don't feel like I gotta be just in the culture battling every day. You feel what I'm saying? Now it's not really a thing when I battle. You feel what I'm saying? So I just feel like everything gonna get done in the right time, man. You know what I'm saying? Period.
That's a fact. The way, at least like the way you're setting up like your career is that when you're on a card, it means something. Like you're not watering down your material or anything. Like when you're battling somebody, you have 100% focus on every single round, and I think that's dope.
I appreciate that, man. And that's my whole thing. It's like I'm gonna give niggas that work every time I battle. You know what I'm saying? I don't battle to like. My whole point is my pride and my name is on the line. Like, fuck a check, you know what I mean? That come with it. But a lot of niggas rap like they don't care about losing. I don't want to lose. Like, I don't give a fuck about a check if I lose. You feel what I'm saying? So
Facts.
when niggas see me, they know, oh, Fliiko on this car, Fliiko gonna go crazy. You feel what I'm saying? I said this shit on the record where when I'm on a card, I'm never on the bottom. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a
And
fact.
when I said pull your card, I'm never at the bottom when they book me. But it's the same shit where it's like, it's something to look forward to. A lot of these niggas is like, oh, he on there again. Oh, he battling again.
Oh yeah, we
And
said
another
that
thing
about
about me,
people.
I bring a different approach every battle. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas know I'm gonna be aggressive. Niggas know my writing game is at a high, caliber, but they still don't know what my approach is gonna be. And I like that, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
I mean, it's one of them things where you build your brand, you regulate your own brand. So whenever I step on the stage or whatever, I gain some type of control over that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas just slaves to their leagues, and it is what it is. But I ain't never been that type of person. So
Nah, it's like,
You
you
go
got
ahead,
something,
Paul.
right?
No, you go ahead.
I'm just gonna ask this shit because I feel like you bodied Automatic Ray, like a Ray be in his casket. Like when you wrote that shit, right? You were like, yo, this nigga's about to get sent to the moon, or were you just like,
yeah,
yo,
I knew it. This is the thing, man. Yo, we was on Spit That Heat together. When I came into battle rap, he was, if not the top nigga in Spit That Heat, top 3. And this is at a time I'm a nigga like, yo, I rap good, you rap good. Let's see who nicer. That's when I came in the lit. I ain't know about the politics and how niggas be like, nah, I'm not battling you. It does nothing for me, such and such. So when I came in, he just was really like, yo, trying to like, yo, nah, you ain't got no classes under your belt. You ain't never killed nobody. You ain't that nice. You ain't that. And even though I always been nice, I never had the respectable opponents. Like, oh, he beat him, so he's.
Yeah.
That's all this battle rap shit is. Like, you could be as nice as you always been, and then when they put you in front of a nigga that they respect or that they gas, beat them, it's like, oh, now we could say he nice. Nigga, I was nice before I battled him. Anyway, I couldn't never battle the nigga because of the tears. So I always told him like, yo, you're not better than me. Wait till we battle. And it almost was set up a few times. So we got history. You know what I'm saying? So I always knew like whenever I battle this nigga, it's gonna be a problem. But the problem was I kind of didn't want to do it no more after a while. He was running so long, he dropped the weight class. Like that's serious bars. Like he wasn't the same nigga after a while. So I'm like, fuck Automatic Ray. I'm trying to battle Loso. What street him's at? But where he called me out, and I was like, what? Nigga, I've been had a fucking price on your head, so I might as well just gun you down. That's what that was. But I knew I was gonna win. I knew my energy was gonna overwhelm him. I seen that whole shit in my head. Cause it's always been that way. It's levels, So but shout out to Ray. Shout out to Ray, man. He's in Atlanta. See, that's the thing in Atlanta, like in our own little cult world, Atlanta battle rap. He's one of those goats out here. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm one of those goats. And that battle solidified it. You know what I mean? Like what me and Chef Trash did, that was solidifying that it was a new regime it was a new regime in Georgia battle rap. Period. Like we was like, nah, this shit. All that Nestle and Sid Vicious shit, respect to the gods, but this our shit now. Like that's what that battle was. But for me I battled when I battled Ray, that was kind of like because Ray and Trez battle, so it was like battle of the elites. You know what I'm saying? I battled Sid Vicious. I still got Nestle on that to answer your other question. Like Nestle on my list just because he's an Atlanta legend. You know what I mean? So for me to still further cement my feet in this shit, like. But it's just one of them things, you know what I mean? Ray got respect down here, so that battle was big for me, and I knew what I wanted to do. So, word.
Salute, man. It was fire, man. All 3 rounds.
Yeah, I noticed that like even going with like your Lotta Zay battle, you were talking about how I don't remember the bars word for word because that shit was way too complex to try to write down and remember. But you were talking about like that fish tank in the aquarium, and he never hit the flat ceiling and shit. That shit was crazy.
Appreciate that.
And then with Automatic Ray, you were talking about how you like lapped him and like you did it twice and shit, and like I feel I've noticed that like with all your opponents that you take a very, very specific approach, direct approach that like all 3 rounds are about them.
Wow.
I think that's like
I appreciate that because I just put on Twitter the other day, like B-Dot put out a tweet like, ratings and shit. And it was like, punchlines, whatever, lyrics, whatever. And when it was the angles, I gave myself a 5. And I kind of thought about it like, yo, nah, I'm pretty higher than a 5 as far as angles.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that's just in my natural formula of rhyming. That's what battle rap is. So I kind of undermined it. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really angle like that, but nah, that's all I do is angle. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not rapping about shit if you don't have a base off what the fuck you talk about. So yeah, man, I definitely and it's the thing, it's easy with a nigga like Zay because you can tell like yo, Flock was probably a fan of Zay. You know what I mean? Just the way I'm speaking. So, you got to channel whatever motivation you need to, write certain shit. So it's like when I tell a nigga, yo, I hate seeing animals live under a glass ceiling, that's still respect him. That nigga is one of the greatest ever. You know what I'm saying? Pen wise, like that's just how I feel.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you know what I mean? It's just one of them things where you take some shit that going, you know what I mean, make a nigga feel. A lot of niggas, that's why when niggas be making up angles and lying and shit, it don't come across good on stage because it's like, nigga, you don't even believe that shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, that's being direct with your opponents like a lost art in battle rap. I feel like mad people are just having gun bars just to have gun bars or scheming just to scheme. And,
exactly.
And everything you do is like with a purpose.
Exactly. That's the point. Niggas ain't battle rapping no more. That's the whole point. It's not. It's a punchline contest. You know what I mean? The whole point of battling is talking about your opponent. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I love nigga. Like, and that's the thing with me. I do everything. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they close off themselves. Like, shout out to my nigga Low. So he got the cheat code with imaginary gun bars. But somebody like a Saga is not as fortunate to have that. So you know how creative Saga is, even though I don't think he that nice. Don't tell nobody, but I don't give a fuck. But I still acknowledge the fact that he's a very creative writer. And I feel like he might could come up with some crazy gun bars or torture bars or whatever the fuck. But his whole gimmick or whatever, for lack of a better term, don't allow him to do that. And with me, people know that I study, esoteric shit and shit like that, but I never put a label on myself to say I'm the conscious battle rapper. Like, nah. You feel what I'm saying? I am that I am. But we all up here doing art. So yeah, if I could spit a gun bar and I could talk about, nigga, your chakras ain't aligned, so how can you get to the crown? Like, it's just regular shit. You know what I mean? So my whole point was, as a battle rapper, I'm just very, very, like I said, I respect Danny Myers. He's somebody who breaks the barrier. And I'm just very adamant on breaking the barriers in my writing. I know I've said shit that nobody else ever said before. And that's very hard to do in this climate. You know what I'm saying? So it is. But I know I've said shit that niggas have said before. Not on purpose, but we all rapping about the same shit. You know what I mean? Unless you a nigga like me who gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna take an aquarium and do a scheme off it. That's kind of risky. Niggas is talking, they want to hear gun bar. You talk about the aquarium. You know what I'm saying? But
that was a crazy scheme too, man. That was nice.
Appreciate that, man. So yeah, it's one of the things I want to lead by example in this culture, whether it be Flock. Then he ain't on this PG card. What? Like what? He turned down the PG. Y'all got that. I'm gonna be here smacking them. Gonna be here like I don't got bad blood with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
listen, the man's not gonna go down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or Flock fucking, he, like you said, he raps with a purpose, or whatever the case may be, even to the point that a lot of niggas come in this game, they join cliques off the bat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, boom, I'm with y'all, I'm with that, before they get to solidify themselves. Me, I never joined the game, a clique or whatever. So when you see me having my respect in this culture, it's something that I'm proud of, where it's all off of me. it's all off of me. I ain't really had no cosign from none of these niggas or none of that shit. Like I came here with my talent and earned respect, period. And a lot of these niggas haven't done that shit. So even something like that, that's to be looked at for the niggas coming up. Like, yo, I could do how Flock did it. Flock ain't have to run and battle every 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Flock ain't have to join the clique. Flock drop projects. Flock got, you know what I mean, this and that going on. Bro. That's just one of the things.
That's a fact.
I can't fall in line, man. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact I can be on these stages. I can do it. But at what cost? You know what I mean? And if I ain't have nothing going on, I would be the first nigga on these stages. But you know what I mean? You just gotta weigh your options out, man. I know what I got a good hang on what the battle rap world is and how the inner workings work. So, you know what I mean? You just gotta kind of just play chess in this shit. That's everybody who's somebody, they playing chess in this shit.
That's a fact. It's more, you get more respect, I feel like, when you get out the mud, like on your own, as opposed to you jumping to Dot Mob right away or some shit like that.
That's a fact.
What's your thoughts on like the whole battle rap cliques and shit? Like, is that
I fuck with it, honestly. Like, contrary, like to what I just said, it's not like I shun the shit, you know what I mean? But I respect the team homies and the fucking, I guess, dot mobs or like even Cave Gang, they rock with each other. Like people who really genuinely rock with each other. That's hip hop. Period.
It's a fact. That's a fact.
Crew or whatever the fuck. So but I feel like it got to be a certain level of it being organic, you know. And I'm cool with a few dudes, but we're not friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a lot of people get fucked up in this culture. Niggas come in the game and because we traveled together because we was on the same part that we friends. Like, nah, these niggas are still exposed niggas, tell shit. These niggas is great. Like battle rappers, some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of came in the game oblivious to that. I'm a real nigga. I'm talking to y'all like I just talked to y'all earlier. Like, or I talked to you yesterday. Like, if you fuck with me, I fuck with you. So when you move like that, and you come in the game naive, you go through shit. And I definitely went through shit with certain people. I'm like, oh, nigga, I thought you was more loyal than that, or I thought we was better than that. So I just always had a thing with, you know, being cordial and being myself with everybody, but I'm not gonna just run under somebody's clique because we cool. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because in reality, nobody will be able to really take any kind of credit for your success. Nobody can say like, oh, he's only on because of so and so, or
no, not a soul. You feel what I mean? And you know, respect to the owner who started Spit That Heat. That was definitely the platform that catapulted me to get me that respect in the culture. So I'm always gonna respect and pay homage to those days. And Spit That Heat was something. It's at this point, it's a part of my whole life. Like fuck battle rap. It was a dope, you know, moment. And a lot of us who came from that platform, whether it be me, News, Team Wordplay, Trash, you know, a lot of us, we still got that rapport where we just all respect each other and we know that, yo, like we come from that thing. So it's one of them things where we all could pay some homage to that. But as far as getting where I've gotten and hopping over those hurdles and things like that, nobody could take credit for that. You know what I mean? Nobody could take credit for me getting my PG actually, Unbiased Chris helped me get the shit, but you know what I mean? That was no league owners. That was nothing. For him to reach out and talk to Beasley or whoever he talked to directly, like, yo, we need Flock on this card. That shows you a lot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I mean? But shout out to the people who did get cosigns or whatever. Like everybody path different. And when you realize everybody path different, you ain't gotta try to move like, you know, it's no cutout game plan for this shit. And a lot of people got it fucked up like, oh, only thing I gotta do is this, that, and I'm gonna get to step D. Like, nah, bro, it's different for everybody. And when I realized that, I just had to take some accountability for my own shit and move a certain way. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Yo, random question, dog. Is there a reason why? I'm sure you've probably explained this before, but I hope you didn't tonight. But is there a reason why you spell your name with I's instead of like Flacko?
Yeah, I forgot. I was asking,
It is. It's not. Honestly, the like it's not a way that I could really articulate this shit in a practical way. But what I can say is my nigga Prince, R.I.P. His name was a fucking symbol at a point.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And that fuck what the symbol was. It's the symbology and it's the statement behind that shit. So with me, it's like you know, we millennials, quote unquote. So niggas come from this era where everybody's spelling all type of shit how they want to. You know, ASAP could put a V in front of like ASAP, but the V is like a V or whatever upside down. Hey, nobody's saying why you put the like, that's not an A. It just looks good. It's art. We're creatives. We're artists. So I just think the way I spell my name, that shit look fire. It look, and the thing about it, nobody else. But that was my whole shit back then. Like, you know, when you want to Google your name,
Oh
everybody used to
yeah,
do that shit
yeah.
back in the days. Like, yeah, nigga, I Googled my shit. I was like 15 when I came up with this name. So it was like, I was like, all right, if I Google this shit, all my shit popping up, nobody else. So I knew it just was an original thing. But other than that, nah, it ain't no big thing behind my name. But nigga, it's way worse than all these little boo boos and little fucks running around here. Nigga, like niggas better leave my name the fuck alone. And my last, I get busy. Fuck what my name is. Can you rap better than me? And that's what's important. That's what's
Hold
so
on. I'm
important in
back.
this
I'm
culture.
back. I'm back. I'm back.
Yo, Bills.
I'm back.
Yeah. That's more important to me. It's about the
Hold on.
what the content is. Fuck what a nigga name or how he
Right.
spell his shit. Like that's what he want to do.
L, let
Bills,
me
you
say
watch that
something,
battle?
L. Yes. I didn't watch all of it because I watched the first round with L like 3 times.
Salute.
I haven't got through the whole battle yet. I'm at 6 minutes and 9 seconds. Yo, is automatic rig gay?
Is he gay?
You was going crazy on that.
I wouldn't wear certain accessories that he named, but to each his own.
Yeah.
Yo, that whole Boston line was fire. Yeah, I'm gonna watch all your battles, man. I'm gonna watch them. You got skills, man. You nice.
That was,
You nice.
Look, that was over the course of. I see. That's what I'm trying to tell you, fuck. Like, they don't. A lot of people don't know that you're that nice. You feel me? And it only takes a couple rounds for people to be like, "Wow, it's original. It's fire, man." I definitely salute you for even coming through and all that shit.
Definitely.
Big fan.
Yo, can I ask you something, L? What's your beliefs?
I don't have a specific belief. I study everything because I've been studying for a long time. So I've been through basically every doctrine, or you know, from fucking Muslim shit to Indian mythologies and everything. And what I've done is like, have you ever heard of like Brother Panic, Brother Bobby, niggas like that?
I heard of Panic.
Yeah, like, you know, I bumped into a few of their lectures, and what they said something about source information, to where if there's only one truth, you should be able to compare everything and then connect between the lines what that consistent truth is. So, you know, I definitely lean more towards, like, you know, I guess something of a God body. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 5%, but I grew up around a lot of 5%ers, so I just have knowledge of self. You feel what I'm saying? And in my knowledge of self, I understand, like, we can't say everything is mental, you know, which is a universal law. We can't say everything is mental and then say we gotta go learn. Not saying educating yourself is not good,
but just
but I'm
know.
saying you gotta run it. Yeah, it's like saying that you gotta seek everything, where if it's knowledge out here, then it should already be in you. So what I do is I go within to seek light. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, just read it between the lines. You know how to go. We can't really talk about a lot of the high vibration shit. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all a little privy to what I'm on, and it sound like y'all, you got a good idea of
Vibes
what
are
I
little
study.
vibrations. I fuck with
Nah,
that
because
shit, bro.
you seem very, very knowledgeable and shit. Like, you got sense.
Definitely.
A lot of these battle rappers can't even hold a fucking conversation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? So you seem like you got sense. But I got a question for you, right? Your top 3 battle rappers ever. You know we gotta ask you that.
Mook, Rex, and Lux.
I like this
That was
guy.
easy.
I like this guy, man. I like this guy, man.
That was hollow.
Real easy.
Let's
Yo,
go.
speaking of
You know
that,
why though? I respect the fucking pioneers, man. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with everybody with this amnesia shit, but it
I
pissed
don't
me
know
off.
neither. Like that
Murda
ACT
Mook was
Rex
the
and
first
Okasa.
nigga.
Oh man.
Yeah, Mook was the first nigga to make battle rap practical with the angles and brief intermission and the slogan.
Talk that shit out.
Package.
yo, we try to tell him.
What the fuck are we arguing and debating about why he's great? He
Rushmore.
started it. There's nothing
Let's
else
go,
to talk
Al.
about. Michael Jordan is the blueprint of the NBA. It is what it is. Period.
Rushmore.
I love LeBron, but this nigga's the blueprint. We have a whole Kobe to testify that Michael Jordan is the fucking blueprint. So I look at Mook as the blueprint. This is not to be argued. Rex
I
is
agree.
another blueprint.
Mhm.
And that's where I fall under a Rex tree, even though I'm like a hybrid because I am intelligent like a Mook. So I'm very strategic in the way I battle. However, the venom that niggas feel for me, that niggas fuck with me for how I bark, it comes from that Rex that I'm a pit bull and I've been battling before the URL era. So I was out in the streets where you had to be active and there's 50 niggas surrounding you. So that's the essence I come from. So, it's a bunch of other niggas that come from that tree. If you listen to Hitman Holler, he a southern nigga. Why the fuck he rap like that? Why does he rap like
Talk that shit. I like L, man.
That's some wreck shit, and he'll tell you that. Not to say, and Hitman, it's hella niggas who rap like Hitman. So it's not saying that he took his style, but it's just certain blueprints that niggas learn from. So yeah, and then Lux, you already know that all the fucking B dots in the what's the nigga name? Daylights of the world. They'll give it.
I
Even
don't
me,
really like Daylight too much,
I
bro.
don't need. I mean, I don't know the nigga, so I don't know him as a man. But as far as an MC, I never was like. He never
too
put
fond
fear
of
in
him
my
and
heart.
shit. Yeah.
But as an MC, I'm listening to the creativity. You can't deny that. So he's definitely one of the
That's a
more
fact.
creative ones. I don't think he is the greatest pen in battle rap and all that extra shit they throw on niggas' name. But he's a great writer, and you can't ignore that. Like it is what it is.
All right, so L.
One more person too. An honorable mention.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
An honorable mention after those three. I just think I can't put him as top three because he ain't put it enough work, I guess. But Cassidy changed the whole battle rap shit.
With that whole freeway shit when you
he changed it. Period. So I give him that, But other than that, it's a lot of greats in this shit, But those are the ones.
So L. So who you got? Mook. You got Mook or Verb?
Verb. I got Mook, but I think Verb could get it. You know what I'm saying? I think Verb is even though a lot of niggas give Verb is great. Oh my God, his pen is ridiculous. He's above average, but he ain't JC with the pen. To me, or he not like
we just had this.
I was trying to say this.
Crazy. Last night we just had a show about the top 10 pens.
Hold on. You talking about pens, right? Right?
Yeah.
So
Verb got a nice pick, but it ain't. You know what I mean? Like Mook can't rock with that. He battled Lux and beat him.
All right. So let me cancel that out then. All right. So they wanted JC versus Lux. They say JC got a good pen. Who would have won?
Yeah, Lux. But see, that's my thing.
There's more to
even in this game where I've always been. Y'all can still hear me?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I always been like, yo, nigga, I won. My pen. So if you ask me, it's like not mad, but it's like two battles niggas say I lost, like Brooklyn Carter and Blickety. Those are two that come to my head. And when niggas say I lost them battles, I'm bar for bar is not a debate. I didn't lose them battles for shit. However, everybody ain't coming in here that pen shit. Like I told you when I first started, I learned early that battle rap was different now.
Yeah, you did say that. You said that. Yeah, you said that.
And to be fair, to be real, like overall, and especially on the stage, I don't think it's nothing JC could really do with Love.
I agree with that.
Honestly.
I agree with that. 100%.
But lyrically, I think it'd be like, it's debatable. Like, he ain't die as bad as it looked on stage because it's pen. But that shit is, the pen can't save you from. But that is, as long as my performance was decent, then I think the pen overshadows that. Now, if a nigga just automatic ray you, it don't matter what you spit. Like you just got fucked up. You know what I mean? But in the situation,
Nah, but you know why? But you know why I
like
asked you that though, bro. You know why I asked you that though, bro. Right? I asked you that question because, right, a lot of the new generation battle rappers who like not battle rappers but the fans, right?
Mm-hmm.
I keep hearing that Mook is whack. I heard Twerk say Mook is whack. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas only care about punchline. My fault. Go ahead, God.
No. Go ahead. Speak. Nah, go ahead. Say what you're saying.
Nah, niggas only think that way. You got your my fault. You got the portable charger? Please, bro. I got like 10%. Good luck. But yeah, these niggas only care about punchlines, bro. So of course, if you ain't got enough gun bars, you're not that nice.
That's just ass to me.
But a nigga like Mook, he writes like a nigga like me, where it's so many layers to what the fuck he writing. It's gonna appear simple, but when you really analyze the lyrics, it's mad shit in there.
Yeah.
To the nigga, to the me, what you write, what you got for me right now, type of niggas, they don't want to dig for the gems. So yeah, that's the only reason why nigga. Because if you're a real MC and you're a writer, creator yourself, there's no way you could say Mook is whack. Maybe overrated or he ain't. I respect that, I guess, but to say that the nigga is whack, you don't know what the fuck you talk about.
Nah, Mook's definitely not whack.
Far from it.
I got one more question before I get off this, right?
No doubt.
All right. I seen the whole Christian shit with Saga in New Jersey Twerk. How you feel about that?
Everybody keep talking about that shit. I haven't seen it. Like, it was something about like Saga he wasn't looking too good. He was looking shaky, some shit.
Saga was talking about basically like gun bars and this shit, but he's saying he's a Christian, and Twerk is saying you can't rap about gun bars because you're a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
And Saga's saying I can because I went through that.
Yeah, I mean,
so
the whole
thing about that?
The whole shit with that is, nah. It's not because you Christian that you can't spit better gun bars, because it's mad Christian niggas who spit gun bars. Like these niggas they just know I'm a Christian rapper, but niggas believe they praying to Jesus and God and all them. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact.
They're Christians.
That's a fact.
When you take it upon yourself to say I'm this Christian guy,
they label themselves.
But it's not even that. It's when you saying shit to other niggas, like you coming at them about you talking about this street shit and you plaguing the mind of your own people, all that type of shit. It's like you can't say that the way we rapping on this stage is plaguing the mind of our people, and then your next battle you spend gun bars because now you plaguing the mind of our people too. You feel me? Quote
that's
unquote.
A fact.
It's like
you can't
you're right. Yourself. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the whole point about it. But these niggas do that shit for a fucking crutch. It is what it is. I'm not gonna say a crutch, but it's a gimmick.
Nah, it's a crutch, bro. It's a crutch, bro. Just say it.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like now you trapping yourself, but niggas let them slide because if you already solidified your fan base, then they gonna argue for you to the death. But yeah, if you ask me, I think that shit is hypocritical and it's I don't fuck with it. It's whack to me. Just be a battle rapper, and that's the thing.
I feel the same way.
I'm always talking crazy. Like, well, we cool, you know what I mean. But as far as competition, I talk crazy to Loso because I tell him when you battle me, I want that lost nigga shit. I don't want you. I'm not about to come to and spit that biblical and metaphysical shit with you. That's not what I want to talk about. You know what I mean? And that's my thing. Like I said earlier, yes, niggas know that I have knowledge of self. That's the way I'm gonna label it. So that goes without being said. In the way that I carry myself, my presence is God-like. It's not just I'm God, like, oh, I'm God body. No, I'm a rap God. So I move as such. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to call that my gimmick, then that's cool. But that's really me being myself. So
no, but you should feel that way. But you should feel that way, though.
I mean, and that's another. My name is Fliiko L. You feel what I'm saying? L is Moorish. You know what I'm saying? You got like El Bay and things like that. So L really means God if you do the etymology on it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's all there, but I'm not gonna keep kicking it in people's face. Hey, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. You want people to look at you in that light. That's some gimmick shit. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Math Hoffa don't walk around like, I'm a bully battle rapper. I'm the bully. Nah, it's already what he did to niggas. People gave him that. You know what I'm saying? So.
No. You're not gonna win that.
What you mean? All right, okay. Maybe not Hoffa, because Hoffa's done some bully shit.
All right. Okay, all
let's
right.
say I don't know. It's mad niggas that just give certain accolades.
Av, Shotgun Shug say they bully rappers.
No, they not.
Geechee-
Well, yeah.
Geechee Gotti.
Av's not no fucking bully rapper.
I mean, I don't. All right. What about
Because
Geechee
he's
Gotti?
big. And I'm not
that's
shitting on Av because Av is nice. I'm
No,
just
but
saying
I heard
Av,
that.
I don't look at him like that.
I heard that in the
Yeah, I
trailer.
don't look at Av like that.
I heard it in the trailer before. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, yeah. So all right.
man.
So
That's bad marketing, man.
I don't know. I fuck with you though, man. I'm gonna watch all your battles, man. No bullshit, man. I fuck with you, man.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna be a real nigga and just give you the best one, so you won't have to go through the lot. Not
I'm gonna watch all of them shits. Nah, I'm gonna watch all of them.
Okay,
I'm
that's
watch all of them. Yeah.
But you gotta, yeah. It's certain key battles you gotta watch, man. Like that's another thing too. I got real classics under my belt, and I'm a nigga who move on my own accord. A lot of people can't say that. Like me and Chef Trez is a real life battle rap classic. People gonna watch that 20 years from now. It is what it is. Me and XL. Well, really XL and Anibis, I guess, was like the first battle with two conscious niggas, quote unquote. But it was on BET. They wasn't really talking about much. They ain't talking about shit. Me and XL, we spitting knowledge at each other. You understand what I'm saying? That was the first battle that ever happened on. And after me and XL, all of these niggas came out the woodworks with I'm the God this, the God that, the God that. Nigga, I was the first nigga running around the God. That was my shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, like perfect example I always give, and he know this, so it ain't no shade or nothing, but shout out to the guy Holmesy the God. Well, he came out of jail, he was Holmesy the Rebel. For what I'm saying? And it was around that time when me and XL battled and everybody was on this God shit.
I think Holmesy will smoke you.
Never. But that's cool. That's
no,
cool.
I'm just playing with you, bro.
I think Holmesy is probably like, well, I think Bonus is the nicest loud boy, but I give Holmesy a close second.
Holmesy just got fucked up by Cannon.
Cannon.
Yeah,
I think
fucked up.
I think Bullpen really helped Bonus get back to what he does good.
Yeah,
Bonus nice.
Yeah, they helped him out, and dude show out, man. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't think none of them niggas. I wouldn't even battle no loud boy. Honestly, me and Dre Dennis, he got a new battle coming out. He took a shot at me, shit like that. Like, well, not new battle because he probably battled 10 times yesterday, so not one of them. But one of his forthcoming battles, I ain't gonna divulge too much information, but one of his battles, he took a shot, and it's like, nigga, you could shoot to the fucking moon, nigga. I'm never battling you. This is not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would like to see you against Briz Rothstein.
I've been hearing that shit since I was 21 years old, man.
Briz, I would like to see that.
Yeah, man, I respect Briz and Top for what they did for the South, period. You know what I mean? And I always had a good rapport with Top. Top is a good nigga. Me and Briz, you know what I'm saying? We never really just really clicked like that. You know what I'm saying? And even, in the culture, people will be tagging him, yo, you should battle Flock. He never really, said nothing about it. So I take that shit as a nigga interested. And I ain't the type of nigga that I never chased a battle in my life. So, but I think that'd be dope. Somebody who really inspired me, and I'm a type of nigga that I show love where love is due, because a lot of these rappers feel like once they get into the culture, they can't be fans no more. Like that shit is corny.
Yeah, that's
like,
cool.
I'm a fan of Math Hoffa. Before I started battling, I was like, oh, this nigga, this mixtape record is fire. Or this nigga, he a real nigga. That, like before I started battling. So yeah, I'm not gonna get in the game and be like, oh, I killed Hoffa and all that. If they set it up, then it is what it is. But until then, I'm gonna pay my homage. You know what I mean? What the fuck was the point I was making? My fault. Yeah, a nigga like K-Shine. K-Shine is a nigga that I really fuck with, like stylistically, because, like I said, I fuck with Dot Mob, and I feel like he like the new Rex.
That's a good way to put it.
Like, not the new Rex because he K-Shine, but like, he took Rex style and just fucking tweaked that shit so crazy, and like that nigga style is fire. So I feel like battling him would be fire. I think, you know, the aggression and just that, you know, whatever, that shit would be there. Tay Rock too. Tay Rock remind me of myself. Not to say like remind me of myself, but it's like I feel like he rap from the heart like I do. Like he's talking to you because he want to win. Like he not playing with you. You know, and I think that shit would be crazy. You know what I mean? So like I respect niggas like that. Like niggas who don't play. I mean, Sean don't play, Twerk don't play, Tay Rock don't play. Like I'm not about to be in the ring. I don't even know how to do that shit. Like in the ring, smiling with you and fucking. Oh, that was a hard bar, and I'm gonna shake your hand. Like nah, the most I do.
Right. Hell no.
Yo, I
You know what I mean? I
could
just
have
don't know how to
sworn
do
that
that.
T-Rex
So
and Danny Myers shit. I thought they was getting ready to fight.
yeah,
You
that
said
shit.
you died the same
Yeah,
day
like
as your
another
nephew.
Danny don't play. Like it's just certain niggas who not gonna play with you, man. And I respect that shit.
You know what's crazy is that like it's funny how you said like your three favorite battle rappers of all time are Lux, Rex, and Mook because you're kind of a combination of all three in certain aspects.
No, I'm definitely. That's why I named them because they my influences. Mook, Rex, and Lux. I'm definitely a product of them niggas. Definitely. And
I can see it. I can see it.
I appreciate that, man. Like that's the comparison. Like because when I battled Sid Vicious, actually hosted that shit, and he told me that night, like, yo, you different, like you one of us type shit. Like he was showing wild love, you know what I'm saying? On some MC to MC shit. And, you know, that was a milestone for me. Like, you know what I mean? This Lux, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so you know.
Hell yeah,
Hey,
man.
yo, did y'all break down that Summer Madness card?
We did on our channel. You want to do it with Fliiko?
Yeah, with Fliiko. Yeah, I want to know his predictions.
What's predictions?
Yeah, what's his predictions?
Yeah, all right. So let me get the card. I know the bottom of the card is Geechee versus Shook. So we'll start
Yeah, we can do the predictions and then we're just gonna wrap it up. We thank you for your time, but we know it's been a grip, so it's already like.
Man, he chilling, man.
I know.
I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. He probably want to get off. Yeah, but what's predictions though?
We'll start with Geechee versus Shook.
You said, well, who?
Geechee versus Shook.
Oh yeah. Whoo. Sheesh.
That's gonna be a crazy one. That's just gonna be crazy.
Man, I can't call that shit. But if I had to call, I would probably say Suge only because of his him being the veteran, like the experience. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I like that clash. Like I can't really call it. You know? Guy, like, you know, his pen is a little bit more intricate,
Yo, Geechee nice, man.
Not even saying a little bit because I'm just saying a little bit because we can't front. The nigga sure got way better with the pen, so it's not like
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Just a blowout, but yeah, I'm gonna lean more towards Geechee on the lyrical side, but that don't really like it's a big stage, nigga. That shit don't really on the way. You talking to a nigga who I put a lot into lyrics, but I understand that ain't just gonna get you over.
Yeah, I'm going Geechee on that one.
I'm just go with I'm Suge 2-1 off of just experience.
Right. Next battle, Ill Will
and who he battling?
Red.
Come on, man. Red. 2-1. I ain't go 3-zip because I fuck with Ill Will. I just watched Ill Will versus Mav yesterday. That shit was pretty cool. Mav was in his bag. But yeah, come on, man. Red is one of them. He's different.
That's a fact.
Yeah, he's not losing to Ill Will.
Next is Av and Math.
Wow. Fuck, that's happening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say Av.
Whoa.
Nah, I mean, that shit is just hard. Cause I'm being like, as a whole battle rapper, Math is gonna take that. But Math pending even is not. You're not fucking with Av. You know what I mean? Like on that level, as a whole rapper, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of niggas who are better rappers. Like it's a hot take, but I'm gonna give you an example of how shit. I think Jay-Z is a better rapper than Nas by a landslide. It's not even close. Rapper, because he's able to do the drunken loves and even the new ape shit that he did with like he
More
able
versatile.
to he more versatile. Nas, but when we talk about a better lyricist or MC, that entails more than that. You know what I'm saying? So when we look at that, I feel like Math Hoffa is a better rapper all around. But as far as like bar for bar and punching and all that, like Av is he can really do math dirty if he focus. So I'm gonna
Okay,
go.
my
I'm gonna
iron
go
low
Av
like
2-1.
anemic. Let's go next one.
Yeah.
Twerk versus JC. I mean, sorry. Twerk versus DNA.
Or 2-1. I'm gonna give DNA around. But yeah, Toy gonna get that.
What? All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. DNA is a legend. He's a veteran. All that good shit. That's cool. But I'm a like Twerk raps better than him. On top of the fact that Twerk can match his energy too. Twerk does good on a big stage. You feel me? So it's like that's the same thing with me. Where if you say, "Oh, this nigga, he an all around battle rapper, Flock a good pen." I don't know how Flock gonna win that, but I bark on niggas too. I violate niggas' space too, and I talk to niggas too, and I got a good presence. So, you know, if you got a
Flico,
good
you're not
presence
gonna
or a
sit
decent
here and
presence,
tell me. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that fucking Twerk don't choke every fucking battle.
now, if he do that shit, he gonna lose badly. DNA not a nigga that you could play with, but I don't think Twerk gonna play. If Twerk don't play,
Okay.
yeah, he's gonna win 2-1.
Okay.
But if he come bullshitting like with that,
He
yeah,
live,
nah, they gonna scrape him up.
Okay.
And that's why I don't think that Twerk he's just gonna kill him. Like it's not gonna happen. But I don't think he's gonna get him. And if he
Next.
do, I'm not gonna argue with what I mean. DNA, he's busy.
You can see both outcomes. That's how I see it. Like,
Facts.
Yo, Twerk is nice too, by the way.
Yo, I'm the first nigga that's gonna be. I props where it's due, but if niggas got his props already, I ain't gonna keep reiterating this shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's to be commended. He can write. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He definitely can. Cause it's easy to overlook that shit when niggas got the other aspects. Like, oh, he can bark on niggas. He got energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's from experience. I had to deal with certain battles. I came writing like I always do, and I gave energy, but because I didn't give niggas enough venom when they like, yo, Flock, you not looking like my tear this nigga head off. People was like, I'm gonna say you won that 2-1, or I gave it the other nigga 2-1. Basically, it's not about your bars you were spitting, but you just ain't bark on them. So my whole point is, when you got a nigga that's gonna bark and spit at you, it's hard to. Hey, it's hard.
No, that's a fact. You're right.
Let's go to Iron Solomon versus JC.
I'm gonna go with JC, man. I could beat JC. He got a bigger arsenal of weapons and shit, but I just don't feel like Iron Solomon is gonna translate well to that stage like that, man. Like I think he go better than Mook, but I just don't see it. Like unless he come and switch his pitch up, then yeah. But I feel like if he come with that iron shit, it's punches his fucking head off, man.
Yo, what was
That's just my opinion.
Iron Solomon's big performance on URL was against Mook, right? The 5-rounder.
It was Diddy, too.
I said big stage, bro.
Hello?
That was.
Oh, he said big stage. Oh,
yeah.
Summer Madness 7 isn't necessarily a big stage, though.
How many ticket holders?
It's hundreds. It's like 7.
Yeah, I think like 600. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that battle's weird, bro. I don't know.
Who was next on the card?
Next is T-Rex $3.
Oh, man.
I got Rex, man. Let's go, man. Rex 3-0, man. Let's go.
I got Rex three of them things, man.
3-0, man.
Reed could win if Rex come with that bullshit he been coming on for the past couple, whatever, but I don't think that. I think Rex just needed to reset, restart, get back focused. But yeah, he gonna win that shit convincingly, man. And if he don't, it's like he don't win. Rex is like, I guess I agree with the that he washed, but I don't needed a break, and I think he gonna, Reed Dollars is.
You breaking up, bro?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Something. That's in and out. Fliiko, you there?
Yo, Fliiko, good dude, man. But I'm about to go to bed, man.
Yeah, man, fucks with me, man.
I got you. I'm
Rap
about
a
to
little
add
bit,
you on. I'm about to add you on Twitter right now, you heard?
That's a bet.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
All right, last battle, and we'll be done with some madness in the show. Tay Rock versus Hitman Holla. How you think that's gonna go down?
Tay Rock 2-1. We all got to give Hitman the first off of fucking default. We got to give fucking Rock the second off of default. All right, that's what. And that's another thing about me. If you go check out my battles, you're gonna realize my second rounds, I go crazy. I don't know. It's something about them shit. But anyway, so I give Hitman the first off the back and hit Tay Rock the second. And the third gonna be a toss up. So I'm gonna just say Tay Rock 2. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2-1. Tay Rock 2-1.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
It's great chopping up, man.
Nah, definitely, man. Man, knowledge and shit, just dope combo, bro.
Yo,
Okay.
Fliiko,
Go ahead.
before you run out, can you shout out like your merch or
Say
where
what,
everybody
bro?
can go to? Before we close out the interview, can you shout out like your merch, like your IG and your Twitter and shit?
Oh yeah,
Music,
it's Fliiko L on everything. Follow me, FLIIKOL on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook should be the same shit too. And other than that, man, my SoundCloud, same shit. SoundCloud /Fliiko L.
Right.
And just fuck with me, man. You know what I mean? Like one thing about me, like I got a lot of shit in the bag, so I might drop a freestyle one day. I might drop a song on iTunes or whatever. So if you follow me on my social media, that's just the best way to just keep up with everything. Because I don't really speak a lot on what I do until I do it. So you know what I mean. If you just keep up with me and see what I got going on, you'll be able to keep up with the content. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, shout out to y'all, man. Like genuinely, I appreciate the love because, like, for a nigga to get on here and tell me like, oh, yo, you spit this aquarium shit, or I know niggas is really listening. And for a nigga to interview me, you gotta be the type to appreciate bars. Because I'm not the most acclaimed nigga in this shit, but my respect run real deep. You know what I mean? And the respect is of the craft. So, you know what I mean? Y'all gotta be official dudes. Y'all respect the craft. So I appreciate y'all, man. And, blessings to all y'all endeavors.
All right, thank you, man. We appreciate it. You just wanna before you leave, right? Can you give a shout out to Real Worldwide?
You said give a shout out to who?
Real Worldwide.
Worldwide, that's what it's called?
Real Worldwide, the platform.
Oh shit, nah, man. You already know it's the ringleader, Fliiko L. Shout out to Real Worldwide, man.
All right, man. Salute. And so we appreciate you coming through and chopping it up, bro.
Definitely. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good one.
You too, man. You can stop by any time.
All right, peace.
All right, bro.